Hey, this is Serena with SerenaFit.com, and today I'm sharing with you 6 of my awesome SerenaFit slimming secrets. So, what do I do to stay fit year-round? What are some of my strategies? What's the deal? So, my first one is I always choose gluten-free. I don't think this is a weight loss strategy so much as it is a wellness strategy. I know that when I omit gluten from my diet, I feel 20 times better. I feel lighter. I feel like my abs are a little bit more kind of just toned up. I feel that my legs are smaller, that's where I always carry my weight. So when I omit gluten and really stick to the gluten-free almond, like an almond flour or a coconut flour based products or a rice flour, I feel 20 times better. And that helps me feel better year round, which will give me more energy to want to work out and help coach my clients and be, just fully functioning in my daily routine. So give that a try. I think challenge you to omit gluten from your diet for about 10 days and see how you feel at the end of that 10 days. And if you feel better, then really go out of your way to monitor how much gluten you're intaking so you can feel just better and be a better mom or dad or whatever, whoever you are to whoever throughout the week. All right. So that's my first strategy. Second strategy is using fruit as carbs. So, carbs aren't bad. We don't want to omit carbs. We need carbs as energy to get through our day, to get through our workouts. So, I know that my body, again, processes carbs through fruit a bit differently than it would be if it was a rice, a pasta, a bean, a bread, anything like that. I really don't have any of that kind of stuff. Maybe besides beans, but I really steer clear of all the other carbs. But when I have fruit as my carb, I feel like I'm able to just process it better, like I just said, and it just sits on my body differently. So it's also fun to kind of cut up fruit and make sure, you're just making it more like an experience rather than just kind of, heating up a bowl of rice. I don't know. That's my personal opinion and the strategy that works for me. I am also sure to have the fruit before 4 p.m. We do know that fruit is an all-natural source of glucose or sugar, but we would like to have that sugar intake in the beginning of the day as to avoid a high sugar intake in the evening where your activity level is a little bit lower and you're heading to bed. So I know that my activity level is very high from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., so I'm going to stick to fruits around those hours as my carbs. And trust me, I hit I hit my macros, my carb macro very, very quickly between that 8-hour time. So a couple of my favorite fruits are berries. I stay away from the more dense fruits like like pineapples and bananas. However, I do incorporate most things. However, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, those are my favorites. Those are my go-tos. Those are in my fruit bowls and those are in my protein shakes. Alrighty. Number 3 is incorporating HIIT cardio. So HIIT cardio is high intensity interval training. And that also translates to me as fat blasting. Okay. So what is HIIT cardio in my eyes? It's working hard for maybe 30 seconds and then taking or working at a medium to slow pace for maybe 1 minute, 1 minute 30 seconds. So that's perfectly done on a treadmill or elliptical or a bike where you're just ramping up for a quick sprint and then you're chilling and you're pulling back a little bit to get your heart rate back down. We are working within a bracket there. We don't want to send our heart rate skyrocketing, and we don't want to be hanging out. We don't want to be able to have a full conversation. We want to be able to really focus in on that sprint, get our heart rate up to the max, and then drop it back down for our break. And just want to keep repeating those HIIT cycles for maybe 20 to 30 minutes. The best way I think to do that on the go is to download that Tabata timer I mentioned in my abs Tabata video. It's 20-second blast, 10-second rest, much shorter, for a total of 3 minutes and 50 seconds per each Tabata. If you just rep out a couple Tabatas, maybe 8 or 10 of them, you've clocked in quite a bit of work, and I guarantee if you look at your heart rate monitor, you have killed a ton of calories. So throw in some weights in there, throw in some variety body weight cardio. Maybe you want to do a little bit of treadmill work and elliptical work and floor work, mat work with weights. Endless options there, but try to get in 2 to 3 days HIIT cardio on top of some weights and some other maybe fat burning cardio or wellness activities like walking or hiking, and you'll stay fit all year round. Okay, I struggle with getting there a couple times, but I'm always sure to do it, and every time I do it, I feel tighter, I feel leaner, I feel SerenaFit, and I feel like I can carry on with my day looking and feeling great. Give it a try. Do it. You won't regret it. All right, so number 4 here is when it comes to drinking, my main rule, drink clear, no beer. Okay, time and time again, I will tell all of my clients this. My go-to drink is Tito's vodka, extra lime with soda. So vodka, soda, lime. And depending on the venue, maybe I'll have 2 4-ounce glasses of a Malbec or a Tempranillo or red wine, and I'm pretty much good. I do steer away from most beers. If I do have a beer, I'll try to do Mick Ultra, 95 calories per bottle, 2.5 grams of carbs, so just keep it on the lower end. I will have a gluten-free beer every once in a while, but I really just try to do the drink clear, no beer. Hydrate after every beverage, so it's alcohol, water, and guarantee you'll thank yourself the next day if you stay hydrated throughout the evening, okay? Number 5 is researching and educating yourself on healthy pH levels. Okay, if you've never really monitored or heard about maintaining a healthy level of pH or healthy pH level, take the time out to go ahead and Google that. It's worth your time. I've been taking chlorophyll, which is a high alkaline supplement, much like spirulina, blue-green algae, and chlorella. You'll see that sometimes at Trader Joe's or in the refrigerated section of some of these organic markets like Yes Organic or Whole Foods. And it's amazing. So just to give you a quick rundown, we want to stay with the high phytonutrient dense foods, which are what? Like the spinach and the kale and the really deep greens. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have Splenda, processed sugars, processed carbs, which we want to stay away from, okay? We want to maintain right dead smack in the middle, maybe even on the higher end there. So chlorophyll helps rid of these toxins that we put into our body, not in a cleansing form, not where you're like running to the bathroom or anything like that, but what it ends up happening is that when these high alkaline foods go through our body, it acts as a magnet for all the toxins to just grip onto, so we're able to pass it. And what do we see? We see clearer skin, we feel less anxious, we have more energy, just more clarity, if that's the best way I can put it there. Try it out. You won't regret it. There's no overdosing on chlorophyll or anything like that. It's not anything that needs to be prescribed. But do some research, and I guarantee that'll help with your maintenance of a SerenaFit lifestyle year-round. And the last one, pretty standard, track all of your food. I'm obsessed with tracking my stuff. Okay, I use MyFitnessPal. I track my macros, my proteins, carbs, fats, fibers, and sugars, and I am sure to stay under my calorie goal for the day. I think that maintaining a certain level of awareness of the food that you're putting into your body is essential in a lifelong habit-forming healthy life. You want to be sure that you're conscious and aware of what's going in. Is that a protein? Is that a fat? Is that a carb? Am I mindlessly eating? Am I eating random stuff? Is this processed? What's the deal? What time is it? When was the last time that I ate? You know, there's a lot going on there, but once you get into that rhythm, it becomes so natural. And that for me is, I don't even think twice about that. That is just part of my life. I'm constantly aware of what I'm putting in my body, and I'm stoked about it. You know, I feel fit, I feel healthy, I can fit into my clothes, and I, love how I feel at the end of the day, knowing I have full awareness of what I've treated my body to. So those are my 6 SerenaFit tips. I know I'm talking a little fast today, but I want to be sure that I get all these across to you guys. Go ahead and check me out on SerenaFit.com. I have a ton of nutritional options now up on my website, which will help you get started right there in your own home today. I have an awesome nutrition bundle for you to download and explore on your own. A couple awesome protein shakes in my new SerenaFit City Girl Shakes ebook. So check me out there. Stay tuned for some more stuff. Hopefully you can get started on living your healthy SerenaFit lifestyle today with these tips I just provided. All right, see you next time.